A defense team from the Republic of Armenia recently visited India to engage with their Indian counterparts. The group arrived with a shopping list in hand. While nothing is known about its contents, drones have been reported to have been included. Armenia has previously expressed interest in Indian military weapons. In 2020, it signed a $40 million contract with India to deliver 4 indigenously manufactured weapon locating radars. Swathi weapon locating radars can track multiple targets simultaneously, feeding the data to the artillery operator. Did the Swathi radar system failed in Armenia-Azerbaijan war? Pakistani social media users spread the incorrect information that Armenia criticized India for the poor performance of Swathi radars. In fact, no such remark has been made by the Armenian authorities. It is worth noting that it had only been 5 months since Armenia inked the radar contract with India. Before the systems could be deployed, the weapons would need to be tested domestically, and proper training given to the Armenian military forces, which takes time. After the war with Azerbaijan, Armenia's defense requirements have grown exponentially. The war forced the country to reconsider its defense requirements. In 2020, Armenia lost all the territory to Azerbaijan, including the corridor that connected Armenia to the enclave. Despite being a member of the Russia-led Collective Security Treaties Organization, Russia refused to intervene in the war, because Nagorno-Karabakh was not technically Armenian territory, and internationally recognized as part of Azerbaijan. Russian defense equipment also proved ineffective against Turkish equipment, particularly Turkish Bayraktar TB2 drones. Azerbaijan won the war, owing to Turkish military advisors and weapons. Russia intervened only when it felt that Turkey would become a permanent presence in the region. As a result, Russia has established a peacekeeping force in Nagorno-Karabakh. The war demonstrated the limits of Western aid and support for Armenia. In addition, the war has further isolated Armenia, resulting in fewer foreign investments and a drop in trade and commerce, which has been exacerbated by the pandemic. As a result, Armenia has been unable to modernize its industrial base or expand its R&D capabilities. Armenian analysts lament the fact that the country has been unable to capitalize on China's Belt and Road Initiative with coveted Chinese investments, seemingly bypassing the tiny country, while rivals Azerbaijan and Turkey appear to have benefited. However, Armenia manages to avoid the well-known Chinese debt trap, as has similarly Chinese cash-strapped Tajikistan. Because Armenian analysts interpret the events in Sri Lanka, and this makes the situation extremely favorable for India. Armenia and India share a unique bond. India recognized Armenia on the 26th of December 1991, 3 months after it declared independence from the Soviet Union. Diplomatic relations between the countries were established on the 31st of August 1992. And the relationship strengthened after Prime Minister Modi's meeting with Armenian Prime Minister Pashinyan on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly in New York in September 2019. Prime Minister Pashinyan also stated that Armenia supports India in the Kashmir conflict between India and Pakistan. India sees Armenia not only as a friend, but also as a good counterweight to Turkey, because President Erdogan has been particularly belligerent on the Kashmir issue, as well as pursued a number of policies hostile to India and Armenia. Last year, India's External Affairs Minister, S. Jaishankar, pledged his support for the Armenian North-South Road Corridor. The Armenian North-South Road Corridor is being developed to connect the Black Sea ports through the territory of Armenia and Georgia and further to Europe. Earlier in 2021, Armenia was included in the virtual conference to commemorate the Chabahar port. Its north-south corridor easily connects to the international north-south transport corridor, in which India, Russia, and Iran are partners. The first freight from Russia to India arrived recently via the INSTC. The Armenian Road Corridor becomes a natural extension of the INSTC, which India has proposed for further connecting to the Chabahar port, which it is assisting in the development. India must therefore seize the opportunity to direct investments to the country, which will aid in both the development of the corridor, which is currently being funded by the Asian Development Bank, as well as resurrect Armenia's floundering economy. The current value of bilateral trade between India and Armenia is around $234 million. Armenia has a positive trade balance, but its main exports are minerals and metals. It is looking to establish a manufacturing base, and Indian companies and entrepreneurs with extensive experience can assist. With defense, trade, and investment, Armenia has the potential to become a strategically important partner for India, where India can establish bases and a commercial and defense hub for joint manufacturing. And Armenia, being in Russia's sphere of influence, benefits India. Any Indian bases there should not annoy Russia, even if they provide an alternative to Armenia and anticipate China's growing footprint.